Say hi, Rex. You helping me out today? Yeah. What's up, everyone? Jed here with Hundtmobilewelding again, and sorry it's been so long. My job has me traveling quite a bit, my day job, so I haven't been able to do much recording on some of these jobs, but today we are going to be working on something pretty cool. I got a frame repair on a Case mini trencher. So this is what we're gonna be working on. It's kind of in a hard spot to get to. You gotta raise up the control panel, move the oil filter, and you can see right here, there's the frames cracked. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be moving all this stuff out of the way. I had to take the hydraulic arm off here, and then we'll grind it out, we'll weld it up, and then we'll put some fish plates over the top of it. And I'll probably be doing some voiceovers because as you can see, I'm in my family's at the farm in their shop because it's cold out right now. It's about 14 degrees, so they don't mind if I come up here and do some work in the wintertime. So I'll probably do some voiceovers. I'm probably gonna have my dad maybe help me out a little bit here, getting this thing lifted off. So yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, everyone. We got everything moved out of the way. The oil filter is up here, or the hydraulic oil filter is shoved up out of the way with the pump and everything. Down below here, there's a hydraulic arm for rotating the machine. It's got a center pivot point. I unbolted that and we got that out of the way. So now we have a clear view of the crack. It goes about 3/4 of the way up, about 2 inches to the top before it actually breaks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind it out. We're gonna weld everything from this side, grind it out, 60-10 root, 70-18 filler and cap, and then grind it smooth, and then put a fish plate over the top of this. And then we're gonna have a fish plate on the bottom as well. So that's the plan. We're gonna get with it. Oh, reminder, make sure you're, even on these smaller equipments and stuff, there's no real computers or anything on them, but just unhook the battery just to be safe. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher or something, just because there's so much grease down here. You never know what you're gonna start a fire with. So fire extinguisher or something to put the fires out with. Yeah, sorry about how loud it is. I do have the heater going in here, but yeah, we're gonna try and get this ground out here. I don't know if you can all see that or not. Let's try and zoom you in a little bit, maybe. No? Okay. So if you can see it, the crack actually didn't go all the way up. It was just a hairline that went all the way up. This is where the actual crack ends. See it zigzag down, and then it's all the way on the underside. So it works out good. I'm gonna still weld everything up, and I'm gonna dig this out a little deeper just to be sure. But what I'll do too is it's a little misaligned on the underside. I'll get a jack under here and jack it up because I feel like that front end is just so twisted just so slightly. So we'll get a jack under there, and yeah, going good. Alrighty, everyone. We got it all ground out. Actually, let me get the flashlight here. Looks really good. We have it opened up here on the bottom in a couple spots, but so yeah, what we'll do is we'll do some 60-10 a root pass, and then we'll do 70-18 over the top, grind it flush, fish plate, and then fish plate. And that's how we're gonna do it. I picked this up. This is an LN 130. I picked this up from a technical college because they replace their stuff every couple of years. So it only goes up to 130, but we used it to do some modifications on this John Deere on the forks over there and stuff. So it works pretty good. I like it so far. It says it's meant for TIG welding and stuff at constant current, but it came with a stick lead, and I've been using that, and it's working pretty good. Say hi, Rex. You helping me out today? Yeah. All right. So let's get this rolling here. I'll get you guys all set up, and we'll get a couple of beads down.
All right, everyone. We got some welds going here. I know my camera doesn't really pick up much. Sorry about that. I should be putting some sort of welding lens over the top of it, but as of right now, I'm putting 60-10 root in, and then you'll see that we'll put the cap over the top is 70-18.
Got a little smoky there. Well, that keyhole's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's gonna be a problem. We'll have to deal with that.
All right, yeah, as you guys can see, I ran into a little bit of an issue with where the metal was actually opened up, and I had a gap between the two pieces. It was keyholing with the 60-10 or 60-11, and it was widening out the hole before I could fill it in, and it got a little too wide for me, and I kind of had to just spot weld in there, and then I ended up filling it in. It looked halfway decent, I guess, and then I was able to cap over it with the 70-18. It all turned out all right. These are just some of the issues you guys run into, you know, when you're working on a piece of equipment that's 20 years old. Sometimes things don't go exactly as planned, and you just gotta stay calm and work through it.
I may have turned up a little too high, but I got rid of the keyhole. So and the flame. Luckily I saw the glow back there. I was like, what the fuck is glowing? But all right. Just so everyone knows, I don't normally do frame repairs. This isn't maybe necessarily the most proper way of doing it, but I know it's gonna hold, especially with the fish plates. I don't think there's a lot of stress. Well, it probably is a lot of stress, but this thing, its top speed is less than walking speed. So, I mean, how this ever happened, it's probably just an old machine, but it'll be better than it was. The other side isn't cracked at all either, so that's good. Yeah, the other side looks really good. But I'll finish this top of this one out here. We'll put some 7018 over the top and we'll be done. Well, fish plates and all the goodness.
Alrighty, everyone. Since you guys can't see anything, I'm just gonna speed up through the welding. I mean, good ASMR sounding, but we can't see anything, so I'm gonna cut it out.
Alrighty. We got that done with the 7018. My bad, guys. The 6010. All the way up to the top of the crack, or where I ground out. And now what we'll do is we'll go over the top of everything with 7018. Oh, shit. Oh, my mask just quit on me. Oh, God. Fucking asshole, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with this mask. Alrighty, everyone. We got her all welded out. My battery in that hood fucking went out, so I had to switch over to my non-darkening lens, which makes it really difficult. I don't do that very often, but we got her all welded out, ground flush. So now I'll measure out and get a fish plate in here, and then get one strap for the bottom. All right, here we go. Alrighty, everyone. We had some little bit of issues there. My welding hood kept dying on me and flashing me. I just put the new battery in this one, and I don't know why it's dying. I had some issues with it before, and I thought I fixed it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's the Lincoln 300 or 350 series with the grind button on the side. I ended up having to use this Jackson solid lens one. Glad I had a spare laying around here, but yeah, we got everything welded out and ground out. So it looks good. Next thing we'll do is we'll put a fish plate on, and then we'll put a strap on the bottom. So that'll go, and Sorry about not being around, guys. Like I said, life's been busy. My day job had me traveling all over the Midwest, and I hopefully have something in the works where I won't have to travel as far or as much this coming year. But if you don't mind, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, or all that good bull crap. If not, leave a comment down below why you don't want to subscribe, or what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure that I did something wrong while working on this thing that somebody would like to tell me what I'm doing wrong. But fuck you. So I can't say that I am the best welder in the world. I'm pretty sure I'm not the worst. I could be wrong. But I think this is gonna hold up pretty good for these guys. So let's get going with these fish plates, and then we'll get this done and back to the customer. Our fish plate or strap done. It's gonna wrap underneath and all the way up the side. I'll get it here in a second here. It's still a little warm. It'll look something like that. But it'll be over the weld. So that will be what it looks like. All right, let's get with it here. All right, get in there. Alrighty, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me or not. We got the heater going over here. We are back the next day here, and I got everything. It's all tacked up. All I got to do is run some beads all the way around it with 7018, and then we'll throw some paint over it. Call it a day. I guess we got to hook everything back up too. So, yep. Here we go. Let's get it done. Alrighty, everyone. We lost some footage there, and then I had to delete a little bit just so I could get this ending in here. We have 2 minutes to do this, so I got it all welded out, finished up, and we got some paint on the top here. Let me switch you around. We got the paint all on, got her all welded out, and they're not the best welds. We got a root in there, and then we got a couple of passes, a 70-18, and then a cap on there. My dad always told me one thing that can cover up a bad weld is some good paint. But they'll hold. This frame is pretty thin anyways. I think the fish plate is actually thicker than the frame itself. So if it cracks, it'll be somewhere else. But the last thing we have to do is get this cover back down, put all the bolts in it, get the hydraulics put back into place. But with that, please like, subscribe, share. Tell me if I did this wrong. Tell me if I did it right, or if you guys had a different way of doing it, let me know. But thanks for coming along with me on this little ride we call life, and hope we see you on the next video. And with that, remember, when in doubt, grind it out.